Hi folks, we're on the kitchen table again. It's MPU3 time. I've got a stack of these. Only thing is I don't have an MPU3 machine, so I had to sit for a few hours and work out how the hell I was going to power the thing. What I ended up doing was the same as I did in a previous video with an MPU4. I'm sending power in from a power output line. This is the 12 volt line here, this is the ground on the auxiliary ports, and these would normally power your alpha displays or whatever. But I'm using them to power the board. And I was actually quite surprised, this is quite sufficient to power the board. It doesn't only power the board up, it resets it, boots it and runs everything as well. And you can see, I'll show you in a second, you can see all the activity. This board actually didn't work. It was in quite a sorry state, but it had some spares lying about. You see it's still missing a 74 LSO4 and real drive transistors for the fourth reel. I don't think I'm going to bother replacing them because the only place I can use this board is at my mate's arcade, and he's all got AWP machines, but it didn't have a processor, it didn't have RAM. Found an old ceramic processor in my spares box. I had some new RAM, so I stuck that and I stuck a RAM adapter in, and I'll show you in a second. I've added a wee switch to my rig here. Using the PC power supply again, it works in this one. We're all booted up. Give it a second for it to settle. There you go. That's the reels. If you go up to the LED display, yeah, it's showing digits on the display. If you go to the lamp drive, it'll have itself occupied there as well. See? These are all blinking away to themselves too, quite happily. And you'll be able to check it up there as well. Yep, everything's working. So it begs the question, what on earth am I going to do with this thing? This one. But it's just another wee fun thing to do tonight. It's also a prelim to fixing those two down there, which are parts missing, and those three over there. Is it three? Yeah, it's three. Those three over there which don't boot, and one of them threatens to catch fire. More on them later on. Anyway, that processor there, I'm quite proud I found the use for that processor. The camera doesn't focus in very well, but that's from 82, I think. If I put the meter on too, you see, just let it sell. If I probe that there, this is on the back side of that diode. We've got 12 volts coming for there. And if we probe any of these driver chips here, we've got very strong 5 volts there. 5.1 volts is actually slightly too high for the board. So it's kind of not quite regulated as well as it should be, but probably the capacitors are a bit toasted. Stuff like that, or it might be the regulator itself is needing replaced. Still, that doesn't matter. It proves that I can power the board this way, and I can do all the tests I want to do on it without reels, without proper transformer. I don't need to have switches or anything. I'm only simply wanting to see that the processor starts, and it is. I can test lamp drives and things later on. There's a couple of techniques you can do to test them. You can send 5 volt up to the transistors and then read it coming out and read it going. Read continuity of ground when it's powered up, stuff like that. I'll show that in a later video. I'm not showing that tonight. But yeah, it was kind of surprising to get that. Just put that CPU on, this thing worked kind of off the bat. So this board will probably go up to Edinburgh, or it might just stay here. Don't know. Haven't decided yet. But anyway, just a wee quick vid.